All right. I think it might be high time that everybody shifted priorities and started searching 2009 Jefferson Nichols. Now, a lot of you probably already know how difficult it is to find a 2009 Jefferson Nickel, whether it's a Philadelphia or Denver, in a box of nickels that you get at the bank. All right, I think the biggest opportunity was back in 2009 when they first came out. Were these semi plentiful? To kind of put it into perspective as to how low the mintages are. Now, keep in mind, we're still talking millions, but if the 2009 P Jefferson Nickel was produced to the tune of 39 million pieces, some of you would probably think that's a lot, especially for a country, it just seems like a lot. The 2009 Denver, the deminted coin, they made 46 million. So collectively, there's over 80 million pieces. You would figure should be a pretty easy find. Okay, out of a box of nickels, I would probably find about one or two. That's the frequency. But if you look at all the other dates around 2009, 2010, for example, was the next lowest in the modern coin era at 222 million or somewhere around there for the Philadelphia. 2008, I believe, was somewhere in the 383 million range. All right, you start to get back into the 2000 teens, and then we're talking a billion for one coin for a 2011 P, and so on and so forth. You guys get the big idea as to how minuscule the 2009 mintages are in comparison to all the other dates around it. It's remarkable. In fact, this coin has simply been dubbed the modern Jefferson Nickel Key. So that's anything past like 1975 is what we would consider the modern era of coins. So where am I exactly leading with this? Okay, first of all, singular regular coins, BU coins, are selling for a few dollars each. Okay, there's no disputing that. Full rolls, 40 coins in a roll, sell for easily over $100. It's crazy. Now, here's the thing that's gonna get a lot of you get a lot of your attention, and that's the overall grading of these coins. What if I told you there were no examples graded past mid-state 66? What would you think? Just take it a second to let that soak in. It's a modern coin. There has to be 67s, right? Well, no. The mere fact that they made less and less of this coin for this year spoke to a time, okay? And then we could go back as far back as 1921, where every single coin that the U.S. had made for that year was extremely low. And of course, at that time, the country was in the midst of an economic ruin. Where were we at in 2008 and 2009? So the mint made a lot less of their coins, even dimes. They made a lot less dimes for 2009 as well, but they're not nearly as collectible as the nickels. So PCGS, according to their pop reports, and you can check it online, they have not fulfilled a mint state 67 example, let alone a mint state 66 plus. Now here's a doozy. Mint state 65 examples routinely sell in that $35 to $50 range. Check out, some of the closed auction listings on eBay or Heritage or Great Collections. This example you see here is a 65 that sold on Great Collections a few years back for $32. A 65 is simply a roll fresh coin. That $2 coin that you see selling on eBay on a rather consistent basis. So, you know, slab, they're worth more, but you got to pay $30, $40 to get it graded. So it doesn't make any sense. So a Mint-State 66 for 2009, there's about 50 pieces that have been graded at such a grade with full steps. You got to make sure there's full steps on there. And they're a $100 coin. Now, how much would a 67 would be? According to the 2010 date, a 67 is around $1,250, and there are examples of a 2010. This would be considered what the graded coin aficionados would dub a condition key. It's a key date and it's a condition census coin. This could very well be the first modern nickel to hit like $5,000. It hasn't happened, so I don't have any auction sales records to corroborate exactly what's coming out of my mouth right now. But if you're willing to test the theory on the rarity and the mystique of the 2009 nickel, today would be the day. While these coins are still available in BU, a lot of these are being used up right now and they're in circulation. Very few were hoarded and collected up. It's one of those under the radar key dates that is getting pushed through commerce, and less brilliant uncirculated examples are available. You would almost have to go online to eBay or Amazon or wherever you could buy these from and buy full rolls and then pay a lot of money for them, and you never know. It's kind of like rolling dice at the casino. You never know what you're going to get from these things. It's kind of a crapshoot. That's why they call it craps. Is you never know. You might be, flushing down your money down the toilet if you're not careful. But it's the whole prospect of finding a really expensive coin is there. So I'm going to be looking for these. I have a few areas that I could kind of hunt at. It's no guarantee. But the prospect of finding the very first Mint-State 67 2009 nickel is exciting to me today because I was just researching it. So I want to thank everyone for watching this one. Okay, get to hunting. This one is live. The longer we wait, the less coins are going to be available in BU. If you like the content, you like the video, hit the like button, please. That's important. And feel free to share this video on your favorite social media platform. And if you haven't subscribed to Blue Ridge Silverhound, today might just be that day. Go ahead and hit subscribe. For every new video I post, you will receive the notification. So I want to thank everyone for joining. I'm your host, Blue Ridge Silverhound. As always, keep hunting, keep stacking, keep going for it. And you guys have a good one, and I shall talk to you soon. Enjoy your weekend.